Greetings, geeks and nerds, and ladies, universe, and mighty nerdy, and welcome back to a top 10. Yep, and as you can tell from the t-shirt, this is my top 10 worst films year list. I'm just teasing you. This is my top 10 favorite anime of 2023 list, although I do have a quick disclaimers and breakdown of the rules before we get into the top 10. The disclaimer is that I haven't truthfully seen a lot of anime this year, as you can tell from my reviews this year. And there was a few of them I didn't actually finish this year, unfortunately, because I was worried about not finishing it before I wanted to do a different project. So if you're expecting like Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, Samurai Champloo, or Witchblade being on this list, they won't be. That's because I haven't finished any of them. So it does give me 4 different animes that I can check out for next year, along with the ones that I bought for Christmas. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that since that reason that I haven't seen a lot this year, I'm combining animes that I have seen from 2020, 2021, and 2022 that will be included on this list. So I'm very sorry for people that probably were expecting like different animes this year, or the ones that I've talked about like Bebop, Champloo, or Outlaw Star. Unfortunately, it won't be on this list, but it gives me an opportunity to go and watch it, next year, and then, probably review it on the channel. I promise. Don't be mad. But this is just my list, one. Number two, that no matter where I put the different animes, just remember, guys, that this is just my list, so it doesn't have to affect you guys. I know that a lot of people are always like, but just because that you don't like insert anime name here, and it's not on at number, insert number here on the list, you are a scumbag. I don't want to see those types of comments, because it's like, because then I just have to go through and go, delete. Or if words come to words, which I would hate to do to you guys because I love the comments from you guys. You guys are awesome. Is disable the comments. Now just remember, I have that power, but I would hate to do that to you guys because you guys are awesome and I love to read you guys' comments on everything. So even if it's just like a good job or a great video or good work on this video comment, I still respect it anyways because you guys are awesome. I mean, besides, you guys have made this year one of the best years I had to work on videos, and let's keep that energy going for next year. So, and again, just because if like at like one of your favorite animes that's on this list is at like we'll just say like number 7, don't come at me with hate because it's just my opinions and it's just the way that I feel with these. So with that all said and done, let's start the countdown. This is the Lazy Universe Top 10 Favorite Animes of 2023. So let's begin the countdown. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and feel free to let me know if you're an otaku or if you're just a casual fan of anime, what your top 10 favorite animes were. Don't have to be top 10. It could be like top 3, top 5, doesn't matter, or just one. Again, doesn't matter what your favorite ones were in the comment section down below, and also don't be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me at Twitter with a link in the description down below. So, with that out of the way, let's begin the countdown, and welcome to the Lazy Universe Top 10 Favorite Animes of 2023. Enjoy the countdown. Number 10. Lupin III Dead or Alive was a pretty decent film, all things considering, but unfortunately I didn't think it was as great as Castle of Kakarotto that I've seen before. Dead or Alive has to do with Lupin III going to find the City of Gold, or Lost City of Gold, to help out a poor country, but it doesn't do so well. While yes, I do enjoy Lupin III, this one was not the best Lupin III movie that I have seen. In fact, it's one of the worst ones that I've ever seen. Please don't be offended if you are a Lupin fan by me saying, yeah, I didn't like this film. It's just my opinion and that I didn't like it. But if you like it, more power to you. If the story was a little bit more better, and also if probably Lupin was more on screen than he is in the movie, really, he's kind of left out of the movie, I would have been a bigger fan. But if you're curious, or if you just want a different anime to watch, check out Lupin III Dead or Alive, because you might actually like it, and you might find something enjoyable out of this, but unfortunately for me, I didn't. Number 9. One Punch Man Season 2. I actually had high hopes for this season, and unfortunately it let me down, and it let me down in the worst of ways. The original One Punch Man was one of my favorite animes when I have originally seen it, so how did Season 2 end up being so bad, especially since the manga that this was based off of was doing so popular? This really begs an explanation to how bad that things had just became for this anime, and it's unfortunate that it was not as good as it once was. There are some really impressive episodes, like I highlighted, the Metal Bat episode was probably the better example, but what's unfortunate is that there's not too many great episodes in Season 2. Yeah, it has some great comedy, the action sequences are fucking amazing when you stop and look at them, but this series is kinda boring. The manga chapters were just so exceptional at bringing the story to life, but how in the fucking world did it end up to be just so really boring and just out of place for One Punch Man really begs the question of what happened. One can hope that if we eventually get Season 3, it will learn from its mistakes that this season had made and go for something far more stronger and far more better. Oh no, I have seen way worse animes on this list, but even at number 9, One Punch Man Season 2 is still good. It's just unfortunate that it could have been way better, in my opinion. I'd recommend checking it out, but if you're a bigger fan of the original Season 1, I would kind of skip this one, but if you're interested, check it out. It's not really that bad. All I'm just trying to say, though, is my point being that it could have been better and it could have been just like the manga. It's just unfortunate that whatever happened and made it kind of boring. Number 8. Oh, Blood Lad, how you could have been so much better than you have thought out, but then the ending had to come in and take away it from you. Blood Lad tells the story of a nerdy otaku vampire named Daz, who just so happened to find a human girl in the world of the dead, and he had to save her life. The saddest part is that this anime started out on a strong note. It was so good, it was so decent, it had its charm, it had its comedy, it was so great. So if this anime was so damn great, what eventually happened? Well, it's only a 10 episode long series, and it was great from almost start to finish. See, the problem is because this anime was so short lived, I mean, it's only 10 episodes long, they had to pump out episodes pretty damn quickly, so the final 3 episodes were not as good as the originals. It really is a damn shame about how great that the series had started out, and then by the final 3 episodes, it went downhill and downhill fast. The characters are all amazing and likable in their own unique way. They all have a specific charm to them. The comedy is right there, and some of the comedy, or most of it, is so damn funny. However, I just cannot, for the life of me, see why this anime had failed when it started out so strongly and I loved it. Yeah, I do recommend this anime to check out. Just be aware that the final ending episodes will probably make you very pissed off and make you hate that you put this in your DVD player. So yeah, I recommend still watching it, checking it out, whatever, but just be aware that the ending episode will probably make you really hate this damn series and how it ended. Number 7. This year, I finally sat my ass down and watched Blade the anime. And is it any good? Well, yes and no, unfortunately. See, Blade is a monster hunter in the world of Marvel, and it's kind of easy to see that this will be just mostly a series of Blade hunting down vampire after vampire after vampire. What saved this anime from being really damn bad, or me just coming in here and saying the word boring a lot, is Eric Brooks himself, the man behind Blade. This really made us fall in love with the character of Blade. We understood his fears, we understood his motives, and we understand why he is the way that he is. And it's very sad when you understand why. I do like how it connects the movies, though, that he is hunting down Deacon Frost, the man that bit his mother, the man that turned him into a vampire. I do like that aspect of it. The anime still has its high moments, and it was mostly due to Blade as a character that they explain the Blade's character. Hell, even Deacon gets a sad backstory. So yeah, if you're interested, I would recommend checking out Blade, but just be careful in case things get too repetitive for you. Is all I'm trying to say. Good anime, but could have been slightly better. Number 6. Ah, Toriko. This anime really did surprise me, and even though I only have one part of it, it still measures up to the best anime I've seen. The story is amazing, the characters are all likable, the world, the creative world that they had in this, it's just so amazing, and everything looks delicious. Yeah, I know, it's only one part of a whole season and I didn't see it all, blah blah blah, shut up, this is my list and I don't care. Toriko was still amazing to watch. This was still an impressive anime, even though I just watched it like a couple of days ago while I'm recording this episode. But it still is really great to see, and I love every aspect of it. Okay, yes, it's a damn shame that I only own the first part of the season and that I don't have the rest of it, but as it stands, Toriko is still amazing to watch from beginning to end. If you're looking for a delicious ride from beginning to end, I can only recommend Toriko because you will have some fun and also you might get hungry while watching Toriko, so watch with some food. So appease your anime watching appetite and help yourself to a big old helping of Toriko. You will not be disappointed by how damn good this anime really is. Number 5. Studio Ghibli never ceases to amaze me for how amazing that they can make a film, and Howl's Moving Castle was a movie that really did surprise me for how good it was. The story is about a young girl named Sophie who just so happened to stumble upon the most magical discovery of her life. She discovered a magical man under the name Howl. However, Sophie is cursed to be, well, like 80 years old, and so she also has to help Howl find out who his true love is, while at the same time discovering true love for herself. This film is exactly what you think it is. It's magical. It is one of the most damn impressive looking and also gorgeous looking movies that I've ever seen, and the story and the music is so damn special. Studio Ghibli never ceases to amaze me for being an amazing animation production company, and with Howl's Moving Castle, you can definitely see just that. If you want to get into Studio Ghibli and you don't know where to start, I highly recommend checking out Howl's Moving Castle before some of the other work because you'll be blown away by how gorgeous and amazing this film looks. Time to experience the magic and time to experience the magic of falling in love all over again. Check out Howl's Moving Castle. You won't be disappointed by how gorgeous it is. Number 4. Princess Resurrection was a surprise for me that it was just a really good horror anime that really implies the horror involved in all of it. It's nothing more than a story of a young boy named Hiro, yes, that's his actual name in this anime, who moves into a new house, a haunted house, with his sister, and just so happens to be the slave of a demon girl who keeps resurrecting him back to life because she needs a bodyguard. This series is just amazing for that alone. Every episode is like, hey, you like things spooky and scary? You want to experience spooky and scary things with us? Are you a horror movie fan? If so, this anime is for you. I found this anime at my thrift store, and believe it or not, I only paid $3 a piece for both DVDs for the whole series, and I am blown away by how damn good they are. If you're a fan of horror movies or if you're a fan of horror anime, please check out Princess Resurrection. You will not be disappointed by how damn good this series really is. It has an amazing cast of characters, it has brilliant animation, it has some brilliant voice cast, even though it's all in Japanese, but still a brilliant voice cast nonetheless. So grab yourself a demon girl, go after this anime, and please check it out if you can find it, because you will not be disappointed at how damn good it really is. Number 3. Aiken, or Aiken, or whatever that you want to call it, yes, it's number 3 on this list. Though I can't tell you the reason why, truthfully. This anime is about a young boy named Densuke who happens to meet their true love, Chihiro, and yet he doesn't know how to ask the young girl out. Yes, this anime is full-on fan service, and also borderline hentai, but the fact of the matter is, that's not why I like it. Now, I don't know where you people get the idea that I am a fan of big opais or big boobs in anime. Can't imagine where you get such an idea from, but that's not exactly the reason why that I actually like this anime. It's more so the fact that this is one of the most creative and also funniest romance comedies that I have ever seen. And also, when I reviewed it, I compared it to Weird Science when I did Multi Movie Monday, and it's actually very apparent that, yeah, you can draw the comparison from Weird Science into this, and it doesn't even miss a beat. When the hell did I get an Opie sweatshirt here? I don't even remember owning this! Yeah, but instead of one girl helping out our main hero, it's an entire team of them. Team of busty women that is gonna help Densuke capture his true lover. However, I will say it is a tragedy that this is only a 2 OVA episode anime, and that you can really tell that they speed things up. It's a damn shame, too, because this anime is actually really damn good and impressive, and I actually really do like it. It's just unfortunate that it ends so quickly. And when I say this is one of the funniest romance comedies that I've ever seen, I highly mean that. This is really one of the funniest romance comedy animes that I've ever seen in a long time. Oh, and if you don't think that this anime is really perverted and that it has sexual innuendos and sexual jokes all plastered in it, oh, trust me, it does. If you believe in true love, if you believe in love at first sight, and if you do believe that you can find your true love out there no matter what, you will love Aiken with all your heart. I'm gonna point this out right now, that this anime may not be for everybody, but if you're interested in checking it out, I highly recommend doing so. It's a pretty damn good anime, even though it's only 2 episodes long. Number 2. I love One Piece Film Z. It was a great experience from start to finish about a great nemesis known as Zephyr who used to train the Marines. That is until he crosses paths with the Straw Hat crew, and that's when we start figuring out that Zephyr is not as good as you'd probably think that he is. This film is just great, full of amazing moments, amazing animation, the voice cast is superb. Everything in this movie just drips with so much great chemistry. Though, yeah, I was surprised that I liked it a lot more than I do, because I'm not really the biggest One Piece fan. While I do like it, I don't want to sit through 1,000+ episodes just to try to catch up on everything, if you know what I mean. One Piece Film Z is a phenomenal ride from beginning to end. And if you haven't seen it yet, and you've seen the other films, I highly recommend it because it is a really damn good, amazing One Piece movie. I'm just letting you know this now, not a spoiler or anything, but at the end of the film, be prepared to cry a few tears for Zephyr, huh? And my number 1 favorite anime of this year, 2023, just happens to be Yes, Wolf Children is my absolute favorite anime I have seen within the last few years because it's so damn good. The story follows 2 characters, an unnamed hero, I'm just gonna call him Wolf, and our main character actually is Hannah, who ends up falling in love with his man. Because the man's deep dark secret is that he's in fact a werewolf. Not exactly the things of stuff and nightmares, but a more beautiful and loving kind werewolf. So what direction does the anime take after a while? Well, it becomes an anime about nothing but the joys of raising children. This is an anime that is no joke just about the joys of raising children, but it is so damn amazing for how it goes and how it works about children. I can think of no better thing than to give a person at home, the viewer, a loving message about raising kids, and this anime does just that. Ami and Yuki are never once annoying. They are never once a problem throughout this entire anime. They are great characters, and I love the both of them. Yes, Wolf Children is nothing but about a mother raising her kids and loving her children, and that is the most precious magic in the world that a mom can have. If you have never seen Wolf Children, I highly recommend that you do, because you will fall in love with these characters and you will fall in love with the Wolf Children themselves. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me at Twitter with the link in the description down below. And let me know what your favorite anime of 2023 was. And also, did you enjoy the list? And I can bet that there's a lot of people, like subscribers of mine, that probably was like, yeah, I figured it would have been Wolf Children at number one. So thank you guys for watching anyways. Come back next week as I'll be talking about and counting down my top 10 worst films that I've seen this week. Or this year. Year. I don't know why I said week. But if you're not interested in that, and if you want some Christmas goodies to give to you before Christmas time, then come back Monday as I'll be reviewing Batman the Brave and the Bold, Episode 4, Invasion of the Secret Santas. So stay tuned for either or Invasion of the Secret Santas or my countdown for the top 10 worst films of 2023. So thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Leeds Universe, I've been what you nerdy, keep eking on, and I'll see you guys in either or for Invasion of the Secret Santas or the top 10 worst films I've seen this year.